Sophia, best girl. Waifu material. 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 Do I look like a cam girl to you? I need this for drugs. To enter my fortress assault. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday. It is a hot day today. I've been trying to keep cool, but I can't. I'm trying to save on energy bills, and obviously being in my PC room all day, it tends to get pretty damn hot. But anyway, we got a couple of videos tonight. Two of them are recently uploaded from the usual channels that we know and love, but one in particular, one video I recently was alluded to by a longtime and lovely viewer, is a pro se traffic trial. So if you guys recall, I think on Law Talk with Mike's channel, I think he invited me on in this instance where I think he saw a pretrial hearing of an older gentleman who got a traffic ticket at night, who ran a stop sign, and he was insisting that the officer who stopped him was a female officer, but obviously it turns out he wasn't. He wasn't, but he was insistent that it was a female officer. I think that was a pretrial hearing. Well, this viewer told me and notified me that he had his trial today, and so we're gonna take a look at that because I think it'll be very, very funny and very interesting to see how he operates. And then we have two other videos. One from, I think, is Code Blue Cam, and another one from Cleveland, police body cam footage. Might have another one too, but I'm not sure. But we got those to take a look at. Also, thank you all of you who were able to catch me earlier at lunchtime to test this out. But I have a brand new feature for the live stream. I have recently got a couple of Philips Hue light bulbs, or like those smart light bulbs, and they're multicolored, right? And I brought my major lamp up here. And so now I've set it up so that if you send in a super chat that is light blue, yellow, orange, magenta, or red, the lights will blink in the corresponding color. So, you know, you get a little added visual flair to the live stream whenever you send me a super chat. So I haven't set it up for the green tier super chat, which was like $5, I think, and the regular blue, which is like the 99-cent or $1 one. Don't ask me why. I was just trying to figure it out in the first place to see if it works, but it looks like it turns out it does work. So it should be good to go. But let's get this show on the road. Super try. Notice me already. Unfortunately, Jassa, I don't think it works for that. You have to sign up as a new member for it to. It also does actually does like a rainbow color effect if you join as a new member. So, all right, let's move on. Let's go. Let's get right to it. Main screen turn on. Everybody who keeps saying in the chat to notice them, I'm not going to notice them. All right, let me get this up here. We're at the 44-minute mark. Bam. Oh my God, people keep the comments to your to civil, okay? Goodness. And y'all say I'm thirsty. What was it? There it is.
Okay. And what are we doing today?
No, unfortunately, we have not been able
Okay.
to hearing Mr. Tlaski present.
It's my understanding that she was going to be walking in today, but doesn't seem like she made it in again. So I'm going to continue her on her warrant.
Okay, Judge.
Oh, thank you, Persnicky, for the
Case number
1999 super chat.
22W001290. This is York Township versus Brian Tlaski.
Morning, Your Honor. Victor Willett on behalf of York.
There you go. Now you know it worked.
Formal hearing. Mr. Tlaski is present. I was.
Sir, can you step forward and say your name?
Unfortunately, Omega, these are the brightest they'll be. I can get them. They're at max brightness, unfortunately.
Scott.
Brian Tlaski, ma'am.
And who are you, sir?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, thank you.
I'm hard of hearing too. I don't have hearing aid, so
Okay.
go ahead.
And what are we doing today?
No, unfortunately, we have not been able to resolve this case, Your Honor. Other than that.
Okay, we could do that right now.
We're standing.
You can have a seat at the table, sir. You look familiar.
They're still working on it.
Sometimes it's thought I come.
Your Honor, this is a stop sign violation.
Could you speak in the microphone so that way we can make sure that he can hear you a little better?
All right. This is a stop sign violation that occurred on 3/15 this year, about 9 o'clock, 9:12 in the evening. The officer was there. His video was running. We have video of the incident. We're ready to proceed at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Tlaski, would you like to make an opening statement?
Yes, ma'am. On that day coming through, I had just changed my direction how I was going to go back to Monroe. I was going down to Carpenter through this interchange, down to Willow, and then go east. I had been going down Willis to Whitaker and then going east. So I was, I had to watch, make sure. I hadn't been through there for several weeks. So I had to be very careful. There were no traffic, what was going on, anything new in there. What I noted in this photo that the officer presented, there's a store there, or not a store, a garage. Somebody would do repairs. And when I came through there was a big pickup truck, and there was a foreign car parked next to that island. And that would be, you couldn't see you couldn't see the stop sign. So, and for weeks that sat there. And when I finally saw people there, I stopped and told them about the incident and asked them to put a no trespassing sign, but then they cleared it all out. So it's all clear. This is the picture they have. They started to repair vehicles. And so when the officer stopped me, and it was a woman.
So, so even to this day, he the man insists that he was stopped by a female officer.
Stopped me. I told her I believed I stopped because there was no traffic, 9 o'clock at night, out in the boondocks. So I stopped. As far as I'm concerned, I stopped. I went through the intersection, and they were sitting there way out of nowhere. So, okay.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Lilich, do you have any witnesses for the people?
I think, Your Honor, called Officer Jeremiah Richardson, Washington County Sheriff.
Imagine being this officer. He's like, dude, bruh.
Yes. Jeremiah Richardson, JEREMIAHRICHARSON.
Officer Richardson, where are you employed?
Washington County Sheriff's Office,
And how long have you been with the department?
over 10 years.
All right, and what are your normal duties with the department?
I'm assigned to road patrol. On this date, I was assigned to York Township in Washington County, Michigan.
All right, and were you working on March 15th, 2022?
Yes.
Doing your normal duties, road patrol?
Yes.
And do you recall at some time around 9 o'clock coming into a contact with Ryan Pulaski?
Yes.
And is he in the courtroom here today?
Yes.
Can you point to him and describe him a little bit?
Yes, he's sitting at the table right there.
Thank you, KDP, for the $20.
Grayish shirt with a flag on it.
All right, record should reflect that he's identified the respondent in this case, Your Honor.
So noted.
And can you, let me just, can I approach the witness with this? All right, I've handed you what we're going to call the plaintiff's exhibit 1. All right, can you identify what that is?
Yes, it's a Google map image that I printed out this morning to provide to Mr. Pulaski. It shows the intersection of Carpenter Road and Stony Creek, which where I was sitting on March 15th.
All right, I request for submission. Your Honor.
Any objection or voir dire, any questions for him regarding this picture?
And there was much rejoicing.
Thank you, Mandy.
Mr.
Oh,
Tulaski?
crap. It's not working. I thought I got this working, but the light blue apparently doesn't change the color, which is stupid. Sorry about that, Mandy.
Regarding this photo and its admission.
You have any objections to the
So no objection to that being admitted into evidence, sir, is that correct?
Say what?
Do you have any objection to it being added into evidence?
No. Thank you.
Okay. People's proposed exhibit 1 is admitted.
All right, so Officer Richardson, where were you located when you first saw Mr. Pulaski?
I was parked stationary in the northwest corner on Carpenter and Stony Creek. In this Google image, it depicts a garage with Mr. Pulaski also referred to that parking lot. I was parked there and I was facing southbound.
All right, and is there a driveway at that garage location where you were parked?
Yes, that is north of the stop sign.
Is there a copy for the court to review?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Juan, I'm grifting color.
Officer, you indicated you were on Stony Creek or Carpenter?
On Carpenter Road.
Okay, thank you.
You were on Carpenter Road, and where were you? You were parked in that parking lot that was next to the garage there?
Correct.
Which direction was your vehicle pointing?
Southbound.
All right. And when you first observed Mr. Pulaski, which direction was he driving in?
southbound.
All right, so he was southbound on Carpenter Road there?
Correct, towards Stony Creek.
All right, and then what did you observe?
I had a clear view of the intersection. I've said that at that intersection before for people disobeying the stop sign. I also sit at four-way intersections to look for impaired drivers. As he approached southbound, I observed him fail to stop at the stop sign as he continued southbound past Stony Creek.
Okay, so did you stop at the stop sign? What did you do?
I then traveled southbound after his vehicle activated the patrol vehicle emergency lights and then initiated a traffic stop.
All right, and did you have a conversation with Mr. Tulaski?
Yes, I worked by myself down in York Township. So I was the lone deputy that night. I approached his driver door and I had asked him any reason why he didn't stop for the stop sign. He stated that he thought he did, and I subsequently issued him a citation for disobeying the stop sign.
And I guess I don't have anything more except for, Your Honor, I do have video of the incident. It's on my computer. I'm not certain if I can put it up on the screen there or how you want to get it. I can
Corporal
email it.
Westoff is our
I'm sorry?
Corporal Westoff is our tech genius, so he might be able to help you.
If the court, if the respondent would have an objection, I could also email it to the court.
Hey, Kivy.
On your computer, that's,
I don't know. The only problem is that I don't know what format it is. Sometimes some of those police videos, I have to download something.
Okay.
So that may take a minute. If we're able to just play it on the screen,
All right.
it might be easier.
Whatever works, Your Honor.
We just need the cords that connect it.
Typically avoid these. I just haven't had to do this yet, so.
Okay, so
I don't know if they'll be able to show the
Okay.
video off for us to
Sure.
see, unfortunately.
and this is a video that, sir, you've seen? Mr. Tulaski, have you seen this video?
Excuse me?
Have you seen this video?
Yes,
Okay. Do you have any objection with the prosecutor showing me this video?
no.
All right.
I never saw it before.
Oh no.
Wait,
Then why
have you
would
had
you-
an opportunity to review this video?
Then why would you agree to let him
Okay.
show it if you haven't seen it yet?
Okay,
Oh
Your Honor,
boy.
by the approach or.
Can we lay some foundation before it's admitted?
Yes, you got to lay
Can we lay some
foundation.
foundation for its admission?
All right, Officer Richardson, is your patrol car and equipped with the video?
Yes,
All right, was it equipped with video that evening?
yes,
And was that video system operating correctly?
yes,
And did you record the incident?
yes.
And do you also have body cam? We don't need the body cam, so we just have the video of the car. Your Honor, the court, I'd ask for the admitted this time.
Could you show him so we can verify that this is the video he submitted from his police car?
I can do that. I can approach or.
Yes.
Oh my god. Is this prosecutor like new?
Yes, that's the video for my patrol vehicle 57.
Thank you. Any objection to admission of this video? People's proposed exhibit number 2 is admitted. Would you like me to review it right now? I can't see the screen.
God. I think we're only going to be able to see the hear, well, not see, but hear the audio.
Council, I don't know how much of this video you
You don't
would like me
need
to watch.
do any more of it than just the vehicle going through the stop sign, Your Honor, I think.
This is the point where the vehicle is pulled over now.
Yes.
Okay. I did review it. Thank you.
Logan, have I personally? No.
All right.
Have I read about cases? Yes, but as you would expect, they're very rare.
I guess I don't have anything further.
Okay, Mr. Chalaski, it's your opportunity to cross-examine the witness. Do you have any questions? Yes.
Thank you. Were you in uniform?
Yes,
Were you with anybody else?
Were you in uniform?
Okay. The picture that you showed shows no vehicles, no obstruction. At the time when I went through, and that was the first time I'd gone through there in weeks.
It's not really relevant if there were no vehicles at the stop sign. It's not really a thing. You would see instances where red light, no turn on red, but it's like a time period, right? But that's it. Like no turn on red unless between the hours of X and X. But if you're at a stop sign, it's a stop sign. You can get a ticket even if there was no other cars in the area.
There was a big pickup truck, dually, and a small foreign car parked parallel to the road, adjacent to that small island. So you could not see what I had been doing from 100 feet, 20, 50 feet, 20 feet, 10 feet. And I was coming through the first.
So I like in typical pro se fashion, he's not really asking the officer questions. He's just disputing the officer's testimony.
First time, I had to be very careful. And so I stopped when the light went blink, it was blink, goes stop, go, stop, go. I stopped and I went through at probably 10 miles.
He's not, guys, he's not a soft set. He's just a pro se guy who insists he was stopped by a female officer and shouldn't be ticketed for the stop sign, for running a stop sign. He's just simply a pro se litigant.
And then some officer told me.
So, Mr. Chalaski, this is your opportunity to ask him questions. You will have an opportunity to tell your version of the story, but if you have questions for the officer, now you can ask him.
Did you notice any vehicles? Did you see me?
She's smiling. She's laughing.
Going south, any activity that I had?
is your question, was there a clear, did I have a clear view of the intersection of the stop sign?
Yeah.
Yes, I did have a clear view, and I would also say that the video.
Why?
As you're approaching southbound, it shows your headlights also reflecting upon that building, but I also have a clear view, which just
So you
the Google
didn't
Maps
see
shows you.
anything prior up to that stop sign? Because there was obstructions there. So,
I had no obstruction, sir.
yes, there was. And for weeks they sat there until I stopped.
Is there a question?
Say what?
Is there a question for the officer?
No.
Thank you. Any further redirect?
So he's making reference to some vehicles that are parked parallel to the road. Did you see anything like that out there?
I had a clear view. I don't, at this point in time, I don't recall having any vehicles in my sitting there with me. That garage is generally probably occupied during the day, maybe a couple times during the week. What I recall was a small little passenger car parked in the parking lot, but regardless, I have a clear view of the intersection.
There was nothing that was obstructing your vehicle's view from that intersection.
Correct,
And in fact, the video actually demonstrates that, doesn't it?
correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I have a question, please?
Yes. It has to be regarding what he just testified to.
Did I say anything to you? Go ahead. At the time you stopped, if you were there,
I believe you said that you thought you did stop or something.
say what?
I believe you said that you thought you did stop, but I don't recall your exact statement.
Right, okay, thank you.
May this witness be excused. Thank you. Any further witnesses from the people? Mr. Tlaski, do you have any witnesses or would you like to testify?
Do I want to testify anything?
Correct. It's your opportunity to either testify or call witnesses on your behalf.
Sure.
Okay, if you could come up and be sworn by the officer.
Raise your hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Lower your hand. Take a seat. State and spell your name for the record.
Brian Pulaski,
Oh, no.
go ahead,
If you could spell your name for the record, please.
ma'am.
Can you spell your name for the record, please?
Brian Pulaski, Talaske. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir. You can
Am I
testify.
said?
You can tell us what happened.
Okay, I traveled between Whitmore Lake and Monroe because I moved to Monroe. And I was doing that every day because I was moving some furniture and I have horses still in Whitmore Lake. And I had to go every day, 50 miles one way to feed them, make sure the water's there. So, so I had different routes that I was trying. And at that evening, I decided to deviate from Carpenter to Willis Road to Whitaker and to go Carpenter Road all the way through Stony Creek to Willow Road. And this photograph here shows Stony Creek. Okay. And I hadn't been there in weeks, so I had to make sure that I was cautious, make sure that there was no traffic. And so I approached the intersection at about 100 feet, 50 feet, 20 feet. And then 20 feet, maybe 10 feet, and I stopped. There was no traffic at all between those times. And so I proceeded through the intersection, about 10 miles per hour. Takes me about 100 feet to go 40 miles per hour. At this photograph that they have is a picture of a garage. And I hadn't seen anybody use the garage for months when I was going through there. And they had parked probably in line with that stop sign with a big dually truck and a foreign car. So they're in that tape, and I had never seen that tape before. So to me, I stopped before the stop sign and there was no traffic, and I went through. And this officer pulled me over, and to me, it looked like a woman. She was dressed in a uniform, with a woman haircut. I just I just cannot believe the tape that they showed me, and I have never seen it before. So as far as I'm concerned, and I told whoever was there, the woman, I believed I had stopped because that's what I do. I've been doing it for almost 8, 9 months. And I stop and I go. And I think my stop was efficient, but it doesn't show on here. It doesn't show on his tape because these vehicles would block it. And so we had a hearing and I insisted that it was a woman. I cannot believe it's somebody else. And so
Maybe this was an appeal.
statement.
Thank you. Mr.
don't know.
Lynch, do you have any cross-examination?
Yeah, this is a trial, or maybe it's an appeal
Oh.
and he lost.
By your own testimony, you went through that intersection. of
Can you speak
roughly-
up?
I'm
Can
sorry.
you speak up a little?
Yeah, I'm sorry. By your own testimony, you actually said that you went through that intersection at 10 miles an hour. Is that right?
Okay, it is a
Is that what you
trial.
said?
I just got word from my
stopped
friend,
and I started out at 10 miles an hour.
my viewer.
Stop it. And you still believe that this officer isn't the officer that stopped you. You believe it was a woman. Is that correct?
I can't believe that somebody else. Yes, sir. A little short woman had woman haircut.
And you saw the video, right?
Say what?
I think
saw
the
the
judge is like
video,
struggling not to laugh or
The
smile.
video, you saw the video. We showed you the video, right?
Today you showed me a video. All I saw was a little bit of my vehicle going through the intersection.
Yeah, all right. But that was your vehicle, correct?
That was my vehicle.
All right. And there were no obstructions between your vehicle and that video, were there?
Say what?
There were no obstructions between the video and your vehicle. Isn't that right?
Well, once you're going through the intersection, no. But before that, there had to be an obstruction because those vehicles sat for weeks. And then when I stopped to talk to them, they moved and cleared it out because the people were standing, maybe the police were using it as a point to issue tickets. Go ahead.
So you saw the video, you saw your vehicle didn't stop at the stop sign, correct? You did not stop at the stop sign.
You cannot, there does not show me stopping at that intersection, okay?
It does
All it
not.
showed, if you want to parse yardage or feet, then
I think we agree. I think
Say
we,
what?
I think we agree, Mr. Talaski. The video does not show you stopping at that intersection, correct?
it doesn't show me when I stop, okay? That road is on an angle, so I'm closer to that stop sign than would be normal, cross a normal cross section.
Right,
So,
but again, the video shows you rolling through that stop sign.
no, shows me,
Okay.
it doesn't show me stopping.
Oh, damn it.
There was no video of that. And then it shows me going through the stop sign.
All right.
Again,
Okay,
it's the first time I've been through there and I had to be real cautious and there was no traffic, absolutely no traffic.
AK forward, hey kick.
So, go ahead.
okay, so you have to acknowledge today, though, that this was the officer that stopped you, correct? You were just mistaken about the fact that it was a woman, isn't that right?
I cannot believe that that person was standing there before me.
He
You're mistaken
refuses.
about that, though, right?
Say what?
You are mistaken about that because he's here today and you see the video. You
I
saw
saw
him in the video.
nobody else. I saw nobody else.
Just completely refuses. I mean, I can't tell if he genuinely does not refuse, just genuinely can't believe it, or he's trying to gaslight everybody in the room.
Thank you. You may step down, sir. Mr. Talaski, do you have any further witnesses? Okay. Anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor, I think the evidence is clear that the video shows him rolling through the stop sign, as he says, 10 miles an hour. He's obviously made some mistakes in his thinking about what's happened out there. Again, even today, he still isn't quite certain about, this officer stopping. The video clearly shows, and this officer clearly testified that it was him out
There was
there,
much
so it wasn't
rejoicing.
the woman. And
Thank you, Paul Berry, for the $2 super chat.
Distorted view of what happened out there, and irrespective of what he thinks about where he might have stopped, okay? The law requires that you stop at the intersection before a complete stop, before proceeding through, and the video and the testimony clearly demonstrate that he didn't do that, Sharon.
Do you have a closing statement you'd like to make, Mr. Tulaski?
I know, Jess.
Video shows
I don't know
me
why
going
that particular
through
one isn't
and
working.
stop.
I gotta fix
Doesn't
that.
show me stopping before that stop sign because there were obstructions. Vehicles were sitting there now, and they sat there for a week.
If there were vehicles sitting there that obstructed you from being able to, you know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to try and explain what this guy's trying to say.
But I told the officer, I believed I stopped because that's what I do. I come to a stop sign, I go through, and then I start thinking that I have to proceed. So, I believed I stopped, and I think I did stop, and you cannot see that on that video where I stopped. So, and there was a woman there, and I don't know how somebody else appeared.
Thank you. Anything further from the people? Okay.
So insistent.
After listening to the testimony of Officer Richardson and Mr. Tulaski, I think everyone who testified tried to testify to the best of their ability and what they remember. I think it's clear not only from Officer Richardson's testimony, but his appearance in the video, as well as he is the officer who is listed as the officer who signed the ticket in this.
There's the
that he
evidence.
Was in fact the officer who had pulled over Mr. Tulaski. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why there's some confusion about that, but nonetheless, the most important issue here today is whether or not Mr. Tulaski stopped at the stop sign. I understand that Mr. Tulaski indicates that he may have stopped at some point where there were cars that might have obstructed the officer's view of him stopping, as well as the camera's view. The law doesn't permit you to stop at any point in a road where there's a stop sign. You are to stop at the stop sign, not 500 feet before the stop sign and 1,000 feet. Stopping somewhere further northbound on that road didn't mean that you didn't have to stop at the stop sign at the intersection. In the video, I did not see an obstruction and I was able to witness Mr. Tulaski's vehicle approaching the stop sign and then driving straight through without stopping. So on that video, there is no indication that he stopped anywhere even near the stop sign. So if he had stopped at some point, I don't think that was for the stop sign, or it was too earlier to count as stopping at the intersection. Therefore, I am going to find that the people have met their burden and find Mr. Tulaski responsible. It's my understanding that Mr. Tulaski, you had posted a bond of $130, which is what this ticket was issued for. So I will apply the bond to this ticket and close the case. Thank you.
So there you have it. What it's just amazing to me that I don't know, Jess, I guess I assume that's what, I don't know what jurisdiction this place is at. I forget. But I guess they consider the bond the same thing as paying the ticket.
Mr. Gallagher, we'll need to do the jail.
All right. So we got another video that I recently got. Video that was recently uploaded today. And yeah, get ready for this one, I guess. But it involves, the title of the video is Drunk Driver Arrested with a 7-month-old in the back seat. Oh boy. Let's see how this is gonna operate.
He's 125 pounds.
He's 125 pounds?
Yes. I probably need to get a new car seat for him.
The baby's 125 pounds?
He's heavy.
The baby is 125 pounds? A 7-month-old? He's a growing boy.
I promise you, he's 7 months. He's so heavy.
Alright, miss, I need you to place your hands behind your back for me, okay? Is there anyone that can come get your child? It's okay. Nope. Right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You gotta stand up. All right. I don't want your wrist to hurt. You're okay. All right. Camera. This is wine.
Yeah.
How you doing, miss?
I'm fine.
Big Smoke, yeah, that's actually kind of new for me.
Yeah, he's not in the car seat.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from 116th in Yellowstone.
All right. Do me a favor. Just shut the car real quick. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Just sit tight for me.
I don't. He's teething.
I got you. Is there a reason he's not in the? Is there a reason he's not in the car seat?
Yes, he is. He's been climbing out.
You been climbing out? Don't you have straps?
Huh?
Don't you have straps?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I help you? Can I help him?
Well, just give me a second, okay? Just make sure he doesn't fall.
I know. He just been. I don't know what's been wrong with him. I'm a single mom. I've been stressed out. I don't know what's wrong with him.
I gotcha. Well, where are you headed?
All right, she already sounds kind of. Oh my God! She already sounds kind of drunk to me.
Right now.
I'm going home to 1208. Please.
1208.
East 172nd Street.
Okay.
In Lakeshore.
Was there a reason like you went down Noble, then you turned on to Monticello, then you turned up here, then you turned there?
I'm going to on Euclid.
On Euclid?
Yeah. I'm going to Euclid, turn down 185th, Nottingham.
Okay.
To 172nd.
I gotcha.
I've been this all day. I don't know if he's teething or not.
Were you drinking at all?
No.
No?
Yeah.
All right. All right, well, there's a baby that's not in the car seat, so...
He
We just had a shooting. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I don't have no nothing.
Okay. All right, you able to step out for me?
Yes, I can.
Why don't we do this? I'm going to have you walk around, all right, and strap him in the car seat for me. You don't need to keep your hands up. You're all right.
I'm sorry.
Okay. God, lady.
I can strap him in the car seat every day. He's always crying. He always cries. Hey, baby.
I mean, he's a 7-month-old, so you can only assume that 7-month-olds are gonna cry a lot. You know, I'm no parent, but I'm gonna guess.
He's 125 pounds.
He's 125 pounds?
Yes. I probably need to get a new car.
Okay, so I could already see from the head, the baby's not 125 pounds. So I don't know where the fuck she's getting that weight, that number from.
The baby's 125 pounds?
He's heavy. I promise you, he's 7 a month. He's so heavy. Okay. Shh. You gotta calm down, okay?
In Cleveland?
You can't ride with me. You need to come. I'm sorry. He's so spoiled. I know. He is so spoiled.
I don't know, she's driving down Noble, up Monticello.
So it goes to 172nd.
Yeah, there was just a shooting over there. That's
Are
why.
you serious?
Mm-hmm.
My grandma has Alzheimer's. I take care of her at nighttime.
Where does she live?
10128, 172nd. In Lakeshore.
All right. Well, let's just.
Downstairs, she has Alzheimer's. I take care of her at nighttime and in the morning. That's why I'm so stressed out. Chill.
You're sure you haven't had anything to drink?
I'm positive.
Nothing at all.
I'm positive.
Are you on any type of medication or anything?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, here's the thing.
I believe in
Can we
that.
step up on the? We're gonna have one of the officers just watch the kid. Just come over here real quick, all right? Yeah, just up on the sidewalk.
Please, watch my baby.
All right. So you haven't had anything to drink, right?
I promise you.
Do you mind if I just push through the SFSTs real quick just to make sure you're okay?
Whatever you need to do.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have you do is just stand still, hands on your side. Okay. I need you to follow my finger. Okay. Just the tip of my finger, just with
Sit.
your eyes. All right. Mm-hmm. You put your hands down. Down the side. Nope. Keep your head still.
Keep my head still?
Yep. Keep your head still, just with your eyes. Okay. Nope. I just need your head still. So yeah, don't. Yep. You can do that. That's fine. All right. So for the next one, I'm going to need you to take your hands on your side for me, okay? And you take your left foot, place that in front of you, okay? And I want you to take your right foot and place it just like this with your hands on your side. I want you to remain in this position until I tell you to begin, okay?
Yes, sir.
When I tell you to begin, I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps in a straight line, such as so. 1, 2, 3, until you get to 9.
9.
Once you reach 9, you're going to take a series of small steps and do heel-to-toe steps down the line, okay? 1, 2, 3, until 9.
Yes, sir.
Keep your hands on your side. I need you to count out loud, okay?
Yes, sir. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Got him.
7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Did you understand the instructions?
Count to 9. Straight.
Right. And then what else did I say? Once you reach 9, then what?
Then what? Turn around.
And then
Sorry. I don't know.
you don't remember? Okay.
sorry.
That's okay. All right.
I'm so stressed.
Yeah. Long day. I got you. It's
I'm
late.
sorry.
All
I
right.
got
So
a new baby. I'm really.
I got you. All right. So for this next one, I need you to put your hands down at your side just like
Yes,
this.
sir.
Okay. When I tell you to begin, I want you to raise either foot, your left or right, your choice.
Yes,
I want
sir.
you to raise it 6 inches above the ground, pointed, and I want you to count aloud. 1001, 1002.
There are a number of states that do
so
have
on.
that in place, Carl.
Until I tell you to stop, okay? Do you understand these instructions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You may begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018. Sorry.
All right. You're good. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, miss. I need you to place your hands behind your back for me, okay? Is there anyone that can come get your child? It's okay. Nope. Right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You gotta stand up. All right. I don't want your wrist to hurt. You're okay. All right.
I mean,
It's okay. Just take a deep breath. You're not. I know. I'm letting you sit.
you're not resistant. Damn. I mean, I'll grant her that she probably is dealing with a lot if she's a single mom with a newborn and everything like that. And if she's actually dealing with her grandmother with Alzheimer's, I imagine that's putting a lot on her. But you just can't drink and drive. No, you can't. You can't. You just can't do that.
Sorry, I'm not resisting.
Especially with your child in the backseat.
You're not resisting.
I'm not resisting.
I understand.
I'm not, please. Don't
Who do
kill
you
me.
live
I'm not
with?
resisting.
No one's gonna kill you.
Please don't shoot me. I'm not resisting.
No one's gonna shoot you.
Hey, calm down.
Please don't shoot you. All right, calm down, lady. Come on.
Calm down.
No one's shooting you.
Who do you live with that we can call? Who can we call for you?
What?
Who's a family member that we can call? I need you to calm down so
Listen.
we can figure this out, okay? Who can we call for you?
Listen.
Do you have your mom or someone you can call?
Listen. We need to focus on how to help your baby. All right? Yeah. Come on. Come on. We're gonna stage you up.
Just work with me
Ready?
here, okay? I'm gonna try and help you out.
We're gonna go to this car here. We're just gonna sit down, okay?
Because we need to figure out who we can call for you.
Yeah, we'll
Is
be
there
good.
someone we can call?
Oh, baby.
Okay. Is there someone that we can call for you?
Yes, please,
Okay.
no.
Do you have the phone number? in your
Yes,
phone?
yes.
Okay. Well, listen.
My hands.
Is your phone in the car?
Listen.
Listen to me. Is your phone in the car? Okay, I'm gonna get your phone and I'm gonna call someone.
We're gonna have someone pick up your baby. I need you to work with us, okay? Because here's why. Listen. We don't want your child to be taking down Jane Edna, right? We want it with a family member, correct?
Do you have like a mom or a sibling? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Shh, it's not going anywhere. We're keeping them safe, okay? Come on, we're just gonna come sit down in here so that way we can get you to call someone, okay?
I'm gonna get your phone.
Oh my God.
Careful.
Oh.
Careful.
Is Ma your mom?
Yes.
Can I call her?
Yes, you can call whoever you want.
What's your passcode?
0420. Please.
You got her, Butler?
Destiny, what's your last name, Destiny? Where's your last name?
57 radio, I'll handle it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Do me a favor, step up to here.
I know.
It's okay. I'm just gonna tell you down and we're calling your mom, okay? No. Don't put your address
Yeah.
in there.
I really hate myself so much.
Listen,
I hate myself so much.
it's gonna be okay. I promise. Yeah.
I really hate myself so much.
Listen,
I hate myself so much.
it's gonna be okay. I promise you.
So much.
Listen, Destiny, we're gonna figure it out, okay?
Don't hate yourself. All right. You just gotta make better decisions, right?
No,
It's
my
okay.
baby.
I know.
I hate my baby. Here's my mom. I got number.
Yeah, we're talking to her right now.
Just get back to me, okay? We're calling your mom. This is your sister.
Good job.
Well, here's the
Something wasn't right here when I saw. This is the car that I saw, by the way. I thought
Okay.
it was a Durango.
Well, yeah, I get hearing the child's out of the seat, like flailing around back
The
here.
thing wasn't
That wasn't even strapped in.
secured in there.
I do not. I can.
Oh God, fucking hell! So the child's seat wasn't even strapped in to the back seat of the car, and she was drinking. So, if she were to, God forbid, if she were to get her into an accident, yeah.
Run back to the station and grab it though.
So probably, I don't know. They didn't catch her when she was driving. I don't know if I can't remember if they stopped her or if they walked up to her when she was parked. But if she stopped her, that might be child endangerment on top of everything else.
Alright, I'll be around.
Child food in here. I mean, I can drag the baby to the mom's house. It just isn't strapped in. You can't anchor it in our vehicle with
There's no base to it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm drinking wine.
Wine. Do you know how much or how many glasses?
Yeah, for sure. I had 2 glasses.
2 glasses. Do you know what kind of wine?
Hey, Deacon.
Chardonnay.
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 Where were you at?
I can give it to you off my phone, but I know for sure I was on Rosemont, and Cleveland Heights.
Rosemont, Cleveland Heights. Okay. You know what day it is?
Yes, if I don't know, I promise I've been so stressed out.
I got you.
Probably what, the 29th?
Do you know what, like day, like Friday, Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Saturday?
Probably now it's Saturday.
Yeah,
But
it's
before
Saturday
it was
now.
Friday.
And then 20. So you know what date it is? You said maybe the 29th?
All right. Well, that was sad, but yeah. At least with this next one, this one's a little bit more of this is one a little bit more lighthearted. I promise. The body cam was from March of this year. This one's a bit more lighthearted, solely due to just how batshit crazy this lady is. But we are back in Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen. So, here we go. Get ready for this one.
February 26, 2022. Dispatch receive a vehicle theft report from an auto repair shop in Partyville, Wisconsin. According to a witness, a female had gotten into a green SUV and left at a high rate of speed. The female was later identified as 31-year-old Chelsea Schwegirl. Chelsea.
Yeah, I like how the name of the town is Partyville. Partyville. Or at least it sounds like it says Partyville.
Allegedly drove her own vehicle into the ditch earlier in the day and walked to a nearby neighborhood.
What?
She tried to find a phone, but was unable to, and decided to steal a vehicle.
Oh, I mean, classic. I mean, if you can't find a phone, just steal a car. Obviously.
A Columbia County Sheriff's deputy located the stolen vehicle and observed Chelsea driving recklessly. Officers tried to stop her vehicle, but she refused, and a pursuit began.
Alongside the vehicle, headed southeast on West Wisconsin Street.
Hey, Josh.
7, get alongside of it. 3, get behind it.
At one point, Chelsea swerved to avoid an officer, then drove onto the sidewalk.
So I'd say she's probably at 2-star or 3-star GTA.
She eventually went off the road and lost control of the vehicle.
Now, what is she doing?
She's going to hit herself into the wood line. Cars, if she fails, I will have the dog. 10-4, coming up to the tracks, believe she's going to be stuck between the trees and the tracks. There's one has the dog.
She's stuck! She's stuck! She's stuck!
Okay, so Deacon, you had just arrived when the video started. Apparently, prior to this, she had already ditched her own car. In other words, she ran it out into a ditch. And then, allegedly, because she didn't have a phone, she elected to steal an SUV out of a mechanic shop, leading to this chase.
The railroad, please. We're close.
Do not move! Do not move! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! 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 Show me your hands!
She's still trying to warn. She's back on.
No, she's still going. Aw, doggy.
I can be set up with plates on the right across from the business if need be.
I would say that looks. I think that's a green Chevy, a green GMC Suburban, right? I think that's what she's driving.
Contact with my vehicle.
After police pinned Chelsea's vehicle from leaving, she attempted to push the deputy's squad car out of the way.
Contact with 3320 vehicle at the top of Superior and East North.
Show me your hands! Get out of the car!
Now, thank you, Joshua Lee, for the $10 super chat. Now, I want you guys to like just try and process how this lady acts with the officers compared to how the officers act.
Get your hands up!
Calm down.
Get
now.
your hands up! Get out of the
Calm
fucking
down.
car!
I am. I have my hands up. I didn't cause any harm, and I made sure not to put it in any danger. That's why I did the fun little U-turns up in here.
I made sure not to put anybody in danger. That's why I did the fun little U-turn.
Get her out on your side. Let's go. Get her out of the fucking car!
She reminds me of a fucking YouTuber. Like like she reminds me of like a goddamn YouTuber who just like robbed the bank and just thought it was like a prank. Hey, what's going on, bro? It's just a prank, bro. Why are you mad? Why are you tilted?
Let's go. Okay, but I'm getting out.
Get out of the fucking car! Get out of the car!
You have to get the keys out.
Get out of the fucking car! Enough!
I'm getting out, dude.
Get out now! Get out now! You're under arrest! Get out! Stop it on the ground!
You don't need to whip me around.
Stop resisting now!
I'm not resisting at all, sir.
Stop!
Actually, this is actually my car, and yes, I did some illegal fucking.
Now she says, "Yeah, this is my car, and yes, I may have done something illegal."
Really, but
Stop.
I'm gonna die in a little bit, so I just wanna know if I am gonna die. And this is actually my car, so.
What's your name?
It's my boyfriend's car, anyway.
Oh, no, but now it's her boyfriend's car.
What's your name? What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Sinclair.
That's your first name,
No, it's my
Sinclair?
last name.
What's your first name?
Chelsea.
Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
fine. I
Can
don't
we
know why
sit
you're
you up,
getting around,
Chelsea?
not resisting.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
roll or
that would be
something.
nice, because I wasn't even resisting you. I'm not fighting you guys.
You weren't resisting. You led us on a chase. You wouldn't
Yeah,
get
you
out of
guys
the
had
car.
fun, though. We had a little fun. I didn't fuck.
What the fuck? We all had fun though. You know, just driving at like 60, 70 miles an hour in a small town in a busy area. But we all had fun. Come on.
Fucking harm anyone, and I'm not fighting you guys.
Okay, well, and you weren't cooperative when we first stopped you up there when you actually crashed.
I do need my. No, I did that on purpose.
Do you have any ID on you?
Because he told me to stop.
All right, let's get it.
No, I'm sorry. I need my box. I'm not leaving without my box.
What's in the box?
It has.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Special trinkets in it. I'm not leaving without box.
Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute, but right now we gotta make sure everything's okay here,
It's a
okay?
speaker box.
Forward one. Go ahead and get out of the admin page, huh? Which one's saying up? Let's get it to information only at this time.
I made sure it was a safe one, though.
All right.
I said I did a safe one.
I don't know how safe it is. Any chase is not safe. I just consider of all the other people.
I was making sure that there was no one I knew. When there was a stop sign, I stopped.
Okay. How about all the other people that were on the roadways when all this was happening?
I was well aware of them.
Okay.
And I made sure to stop and signal at the turns that there was someone coming.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
My pants are falling off. I really would appreciate it if I could just like go around and you do it at least. I need someone to fly up my zipper and tie the little...
There's a female officer coming right now.
Can we have her do that?
Female officer.
Yeah, if I was the male cop, like, you know what? I ain't going to touch that. I'm gonna wait for the female officer to take care of this BS.
Officer's coming. She's gonna take care of it. You're not going anywhere.
Yes, and just the little zip it up, please. Thank you very much.
Do you have anything on you? Anything sharp? Anything that?
No, ma'am.
No weapons? No needles? Nothing like that?
No. Well, actually, I might have an old one.
What?
An old one, and then this
An old
pocket.
what? An old what? You don't have to
Go-
wiggle.
yeah.
I'm not trying to wiggle. I'm just saying
An old
it's
what?
in that pocket.
What might you have in that pocket?
A little piece of paper, and it's like a little pen thing. Like it's just a tip of it, though. But I don't even know if it's still in there. It's from a while ago.
A pen thing, which is used for what purpose? Like a weapon or for drug use? So you got a back brace on?
And then Foxtrot. I won. Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
For now. Did you see your first name was Fran?
Mm-hmm. Thanks, man.
Where are you
was actually a bit in North Carolina.
Where do you stay up here?
I've been all over the place. I usually stay in
Okay. Big step.
Chelsea was charged with felony counts of fleeing, eluding an officer, second-degree recklessly endanger safety, and taking a vehicle without consent, misdemeanor counts of operating while revoked, and bail jumping ×2. She also received several traffic citations for her driving behavior during the pursuit.
Naturally.
Her cash bond was originally set at $5,000, but was later amended to a $10,000 signature bond. Want to represent Code BlueCam? Check out our newly released merch in the description below. As always, thank you for your support.
Shout out to Code BlueCam. As always, for their awesome content. You know, that was all I had today. Pero I feel like I'm not done yet. I don't think I'm done. Oops, excuse me. I feel like I gotta get one more in for the one more for the road. What Karen? I already saw. We already watched the Karen video. We already saw Karen's in the Wild, that one. The fucking Puerto Rican lady who got drunk and took off her pants in the middle of the airport. An emu chase? Is there a Van Balian? I thought I already saw his latest one though. Yeah, we already saw his latest one, where he tried to withdraw 15,000 Canadian dollars from the bank like an idiot. Yeah, we saw that yesterday. The woman who grabbed an emu by the neck. What? Okay, now you've piqued my interest about this emu incident. I did see the baby's interrogation. I might have to do that later though. All right.
Got this
All right, I got
morning that we.
All right, hold on. Let me get this showcased. All right, what's going on here? This emu incident. All right.
We all can't get enough of. What would you do if you were leaving work only to be met with an emu on the road? It's crazy. Check out.
I mean, I remember the well, I don't remember because I was not old enough for it, but I recall learning about the Great Emu War in Australia. So I'm very curious as to whether or not the emus have invaded the United States, apparently. Because the Australians lost that war.
This hilarious video from the Greens Point area.
Y'all see this ostrich? Somebody done lost their ostrich. Uh-oh, he taking off running. He moving now. He move. What on? Who in the world?
I love it. He's taking off running now. He on the move.
There's an emu farm in your town, Wazoo?
Questions that we all have. What?
So not an ostrich, but in the, in the same family, a relative.
Okay.
It was an emu that got loose yesterday afternoon. So the difference here, it is native to Australia. Australians say emu, Houstonians say emu.
Okay.
No, Americans.
Like, if you can get close enough to identify if it's an ostrich or an emu, it's already too late. You don't want to be close
And you're
enough
too
to
close.
Yeah, it's already too late.
Yvette Fleming, my hero, was in her car. I think she actually works in that office building. Anyway, when she saw Houston police now, with lights on, chasing this flightless bird, right? So they eventually caught him or her, and they aren't illegal to own here. So he or she was returned.
That I did know. I know that Texas has some pretty lenient exotic animal laws.
To its rightful owner.
Yeah, cassowaries are like the spawn of Satan.
Look,
so good.
Yeah, this is
It's
right
got a
there.
nice little stride to it, too.
Yeah.
It's got a nice
Yeah.
bounce.
A nice bounce.
And it gone.
What? So you said 6, I mean...
Yeah, they get over 6 feet tall.
Wow.
So they're
Wait, and this is a dumb question, and you may not, but I suppose standing on both legs, I almost said all fours.
Sure, yes. Standing up straight with its neck. Look, it's got a long neck there.
Right.
They're
So big.
Look, they're dinosaurs. They're fucking dinosaurs. That's how dangerous they are.
My wife is absolutely petrified of. Who do you think I was going to describe my also has a long neck? Yeah, no, my wife is terrified of these. So we'll go to like the drive-in. There's some of those.
Oh yeah.
And I'll always roll up and roll the window down by her. Lock it. The emus
It's the long neck because they'll stick their head in the car. Yeah.
But now, yeah, she's going to be terrified that there's. I'm going to tell her it's still on the loose. Just to mess with her.
It's on the loose.
In your neighborhood.
In our neighborhood.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just have so many questions. You guys have seen like the racing though. They have ostrich racing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But with people on them.
With people on the
Yes. Well, I was going to bring that up. I'm glad you did.
Well, I don't know if I should have, but
it's crazy that, that they're big enough that they can carry a small human.
Strong.
Yeah.
Tiny legs on it.
I have a lot of questions too for the owner. Like, is this the only one you own?
So that's literally the only footage they have.
Maybe
that is pretty wild. Oh boy, what's this all about? A woman, 26, she was grabbed by the neck and thrown to the ground by a road rage thug. Claims police are refusing to accept the dash cam footage of the attack. What the fuck? Okay, that didn't really show me anything, but all right. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. God damn. Well, that happened. Oh, that's actually one thing I wanted to, I did want to show. It was Law and Crime Network. Had a recent video uploaded. But this one where it's just fucking Houston, man.
A road rage incident caught on camera as a woman allegedly fires a gun into a vehicle where a toddler was seated.
Oh!
Houston, I think, by the way.
It happened on July 26th on Interstate 45 in Houston.
Yeah, Harris County, Texas.
Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says 2 vehicles were driving north when they came to a stop. That's
Give me 1 sec. 1 second. Fucking.
when a man and woman got out of their truck and approached another man in his car. The victim says the man, later identified as 34-year-old Benjamin Green, assaulted him.
Lizzie, we're about to watch a documentary on the Great Emu War. I promise.
Sheriff Gonzalez says that as the man tried to drive off, the female suspect, 40-year-old Nasli Ortiz, fired a gun into the back seat through the passenger window. The victim says his 2-year-old son was seated in the back of the vehicle at the time.
Oh! Oh my God.
The victim was taken to the hospital with a possible graze wound. Sheriff Gonzalez says both Ortiz and Green were arrested and now face assault charges. For the latest...
Why? Yeah. Anyway, and then there was another one here. This one's also actually still unsolved right now. This is just kind of nightmarish. Because yeah.
An attempted murder caught on video as Ring doorbell footage captures a narrow escape. The footage, released by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, shows the man running across the street as a suspect chases close behind. Video then shows the man, wearing a pink shirt, run toward a gate. At the same time, the suspect, wearing what appears to be a white t-shirt, points a gun at the man. The dramatic video shows the suspect repeatedly pointing the gun to fire as it jams multiple times. After trying to shoot the man at least 3 times, the suspect runs off. Officials in Nevada now ask the public for help identifying this.
It sounds to me like the guy was trying to rob the old man, Deacon, but holy shit.
Suspect, who they believe is a black man between 18 and 25 years old. They say the incident happened on July 24th near Lake Mead and Thomas W. Ryan Boulevard in Las Vegas. That's where the victim returned home and parked his car in the garage. After that, the suspect approached and, quote, demanded property. That's when the man ran off and the suspect followed close behind. Anyone with more information about this incident is asked to contact Crime Stoppers.
Yeah, so, July 24th of this year. And you could see 3 times. 3 times he tried to shoot the old man and his gun jammed.
Of Nevada. For the latest developments in this story and all things true crime, stay with Long Crime Network. Reporting for Long Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
I know, right, Wazoo? Oh, God, you just reminded me. I need to go buy a Mega Millions ticket. What, tonight or tomorrow? Wait, Powerball is tonight, right? I can't remember. Which one is the one at $1 billion now? Is it Powerball or Mega Millions? Mega Millions. So I need. So do I need to get one tonight for the drawing? Next Mega is Friday. Okay, I got time then. All right, good. All right, Lizzie, now that you're here, you'll enjoy this.
This is Australia. For the man who imagines being strangled by a tarantula while a kangaroo breaks his kneecaps and thinks, yes please. For the man who pictures himself being eaten by a snake in the burning outback while eating a Vegemite sandwich and thinks, yes please. And that man was Governor Arthur Phillip, who landed in Eastern Australia in 1788, presumably saw a dingo being eaten by a crocodile, being eaten by a death adder, being eaten by a koala, being eaten by Mel Gibson, and thought to himself, yes. Good.
Good.
Now I know what you're thinking, but oversimplified, the British didn't discover Australia, the Vikings did. And you'd be wrong. I'm not sure why you'd think that. But hey, if you love Vikings so much, then why don't you check out today's sponsor?
God damn it.
Vikings War of Clans was inspired by the patient. Is that more resources, free wins, buy protective shield. Buy! Man, this is great. The market will continue to grow forever. But what if it doesn't? Oh crap, I never thought of that. Sell!
That sounds... hey, it sounds like the crypto markets, baby! Woo!
Sell! And the stock market crashed, which led to economic downturn, which meant banks wouldn't lend anyone any money, which led to more economic downturn, which meant everyone stopped buying stuff, which led to more economic downturn. And hey, what if all the crops in the Great Plains were destroyed in a drought and then a big dust storm engulfed the area? That's right, more economic downturn. And in an effort to combat the crisis, America began imposing tariffs on foreign imports, which made the economic downturn go global, and the earth got really depressed.
Smooth Holly, baby!
Hit harder than most by the whole affair. Australia. The problem for Australia was that it relied heavily on its export industries, and in the current economic climate, no one was buying. To make things worse, Australia had introduced its own currency and pegged it onto the gold standard via the British pound. But then the UK started messing with its own peg on the gold standard, and if this is starting to sound confusing, then let me oversimplify it for you. Hey UK, looks like my car's broken down. Want to give me a tow? No problem, friend. I got you. More economic downturn. The point I'm trying to make is things weren't good, and in particular, it was Australia's farmers that were suffering most. After the First World War, Australia had given returning veterans land for farming, but with the current economic crisis, the farmers just weren't making enough money, and many left to go find work in the cities. But for those who remained, things were about to get even worse. Before we get into that, it's time for some cultural exchange. My national bird is the bald eagle. It's a strong patriotic symbol of America and a deeply valued and protected species. My national bird is the peafowl. It's a beautiful creature whose vivid colors represent India, so we list it as a protected species. My national bird is the emu, and it's a pest.
Fuck those!
Also bloody delicious. 6 feet tall, 90 to 120 pounds, and able to run at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, usually return to the coast after their breeding season. But suddenly they found Western Australia full of lush, wet farmland. Oh my, look at all this delicious wheat that just so happens to be growing here in large quantities. Hey guys, get a load of this. You know, my, look at all this delicious wheat.
Holy shit, awesome!
Oh yeah, that's really good. Oh yeah, hey, who left this big hole in the fence? Guys, get a load of this. Oh wow.
God damn it, no!
That's what I am. What a lovely morning for some farming. What? Those damned emus, they have it in for me. They're bullies. They're nothing but bullies. Calm down, Bruce. They're just animals. It's not personal. Hey, Farmer Bruce, where did you find that hat? The toilet? Yes.
No spoilers, Taze.
The already struggling farmers millions more pounds in lost crops and damages. The situation couldn't continue like this. Something had to be done. So in 1932, the farmers turned to the government for help. You'd think they'd go to the Minister of Agriculture, but these farmers said no. This is a job for the military. So they went to George Pierce, the Minister of Defense. That's right, Australia was to go to war with the emus. But not everyone was happy with the idea. This is barbaric. We can't go slaughtering thousands of our own national bird. Oh, come on, guys. The machine guns will make it quick and painless. Machine guns? You're using machine guns? This is animal cruelty. Look, I know it's unusual, but it's not like we're poachers turning the birds into feather hats. Think of the benefits. It'll be good target practice for our boys. The government can show it took action. Plus, I can get myself a nice new feather hat. Did I say feather hat? I meant I want to gather chat with you about getting you all some nice new feather hats. Did I say feather hats? I meant I want to wage terror at these emus and turn them all into feather hats. Damn it. Of course, Pierce first made the farmers sign an agreement saying that they would pay for the whole thing and that Pierce wouldn't take any of the blame if the operation, that was clearly very stupid, turned out to indeed be stupid. And the operation went ahead. Major GPW Meredith and his men were sent with 2 Lewis machine guns to hunt down and take out the evil emu population in Western Australia. Target spotted. Well, was it an emu? No, sir. It's an emo. Damn it, Jones. Learn your vowels.
Damn it.
Sorry. Okay, it looks like the humans are coming for us. But check this out. I've come up with an amazing plan. See if you can follow me here, okay? When they approach, we run away. Sir, you're a genius. Pierce sent a camera crew along with the machine gunners to capture some good old propaganda for the government, and the first battle took place in November at Campion. The men spotted a mob of emus from a distance, so they set up their guns and opened fire. The emus split up into smaller groups and ran in every direction. The men were only able to kill what they called a number of birds, but the vast majority got away. Cut! Surprisingly, many of the emus were able to take multiple bullets, but still run at full speed to safety, causing Meredith to compare them to tanks, saying if we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world. Okay, we need to get closer. No, you idiots, not to me, to the emus. Oh, sorry. No. I like it. So next, they tried sneaking up on a large number of emus near a local dam and firing at short range. Maybe the men were just unlucky, but my professional opinion says the emus were magic, because both guns jammed after just 12 emus were killed, and once again, the rest got away. Cut! The men were feeling a little humiliated after losing to a pack of discount ostriches, so they decided to move further south, where the emus were said to be tamer. And this time, they had a new strategy. Okay, Jones, here's the plan. You mount the machine gun in the back, I'll chase the emus, you shoot. Got it? Got it. I'm gonna shove that camera up your... The operation was a fiasco, and the press had a field day. In Parliament, Pierce was lambasted, and an opposition party member suggested that medals should be handed out to the emus, who had won every round so far. Pierce, feeling quite humiliated, called the operation off, but 4 days later the farmers approached again and said, "Hey man, the emus are still eating all our crops. Can you send the army back out here?" And Pierce was like, "Yeah, okay." So the operation was back on for round 2. And this time Meredith and his men had learned the emus' guerrilla tactics and were much more successful, with reports suggesting the men were cutting down 300 emus every week. I hope you boys are getting great footage of this. What on earth are you filming? Despite the success, the media had lost interest in the whole thing. But with 1,000 emus killed, Pierce finally ended the operation and returned to Parliament declaring victory for the humans. So there were 20,000 emus out there destroying crops, and you've killed 1,000. Meaning there's still 19,000 emus out there. Yep. And in addition, you've burned through 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Meaning you wasted 10 rounds per confirmed kill. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one for the emus. What? So in the end, the emus won the Great Emu War of 1932, and the emus continued to wreak havoc on the farmers for years to come. The government introduced a bounty system, which saw some success. But for a moment, let's take some time to remember the brave men who said goodbye in Western Australia. But even more importantly, let's think of the friends they made, the bond they created, and the memories they shared.
Take me home to golden fields and sights of days gone.
Damn it, I'm getting Comcasted.
It's where the heart lies with stories on.
Hey, guys? I solved the emu crisis. Really? How? I just made some better fences.
God damn it! Fences. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I've been doing this too long, so I'm already out of beer. Thank you guys for watching. And for testing out the new super chat lighting. The Prohibition one is good, but we'll watch another time. But I'm gonna stop here. Gonna cook something because I'm hungry, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. As always, thank you all for the super chats and all your support. Check out, hit the like button on your way out. Hit the like button on your way out. Check out my Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for Snickety, Katie, Mandy, Paul, Josh, Rabbit, all of you guys. Thank you very much. Adios.